In this video, I'm going to talk about Copilot environment related settings for Microsoft Power Platform. Now, in my previous video, I've covered Copilot tenant related settings. Now, tenant is at a top level, and within tenant, you can create multiple environments. Now, this is specific to environment. So, take for example, if you have opened the door from a tenant perspective, now you need to come one level below, that's at environment level, and then you need to set up those settings related to Copilot. Now, Copilot is an important concept for your Microsoft Power Platform environment because quite possible there is a chance that the information may flow from one environment boundary to another environment boundary, and you need to make sure that you agree to the terms and condition provided by Microsoft about the information flow, data feedback, suggestions, and feedback related to either the product or feedback related to the prompt, answering questions, those kind of things. There are specifically three features related to environment specific to Copilot. Okay, so AI features for Canvas app, AI features for model driven apps, generative AI features enable data flow to bank. Now, if you go into the first feature, like if you see here in the screen, uh, if you want to turn on or off this functionality, you need to navigate to a specific environment. Now, in the screen, you might see that I have an environment named as Girish Preview US. I've gone into this environment and under settings, under features, I can see Copilot, AI Builder, and something related to AI. Okay, so I'm combining all these things like Copilot, AI, all this in one bucket. Now, the first option which you see over here is a Copilot, which says enable new AI powered Copilot features for people who make apps. In addition, enable the AI prompts feature. Now, what does this option indicates? This option indicates that this is specifically for a maker who actually creates a bot or maker who creates AI related solutions within Power Platform environment. Now, if you turn this off, you will not be able to utilize those features. If you turn it on, then you will be able to utilize the AI powered Copilot features. Addition to that, you will be able to enable the AI prompts. Now, I'm going to walk you through the demo once I go through the theoretical part of it. Second option is allow users to analyze data using AI powered chat experience in Canvas and model driven app. Now, this is specific to Power Apps, and within Power Apps, there are Canvas app and model driven apps. So, you can actually allow users to analyze the data using AI powered chat experience. So, with the help of Copilot, you will be able to analyze the information within Canvas and model driven app. Now, how it is useful is like if you're running a model driven app and if you see a table with some sort of data, and if you want to do a summarization information, or if you want to see some information which is not readily present in the application navigation bar, then you can summarize those information. So take for example, if you see a table with say 200 records, and if you want to say just want to do a sum, or if you want to just do a standard deviation of say some column, then you can ask Copilot that question, and then Copilot will be responding to that particular request. Okay, so you need not have that feature built into your app. Okay, so you can do those calculations on the fly. Third options which you see over here is allow Canvas editors to insert the Copilot answer component, which allows users to receive an AI powered answers to a predefined data query. Now, this is again another component which is introduced by Microsoft for Power Apps. Now, this component is called a Copilot answer component. So it will provide you an answer to a specific set of questions. So it allows Canvas editor to insert this control. So if you turn this off, Canvas editor will not be able to insert this component. From an AI builder perspective, AI builder enable the usage of model types that are in preview. So if Microsoft has a lot of models related to AI builder presented within the AI hub. Now there are some models which are in preview mode. So if you want to utilize, if you want to explore, if you want to understand what is there in the preview models provided by Microsoft, you need to turn this feature on. And I'm going to show you one example of that as well. AI form fill assistance. Now, allow AI to generate form field suggestions for model driven app. By default, this feature will gradually roll out to users. Now, again, this is again an AI related feature. It will allow you to fill the form. So, if there is a form within a model driven app, from a form field perspective, AI will try to suggest the next available option for while filling a model driven app form. So if you want to turn this feature on, you can turn this feature on. You can turn it specifically for the user as the feature become available, or you can turn this on for everyone. Now there is another option which is you see over here is AI suggestions for formula column. So now you in say model driven app, there is a column called as formula column. Okay, so of data type. So if you add a column formula column data type, then you will be able to uh, use artificial intelligence to get the formula defined for that specific use cases. Okay, I've already covered this in one of the videos, so I'll share the link in the description and you can have a look into that video with regards to AI suggestions for formula columns. Now, related to AI, there is another option like Power Apps Ideas for Canvas app. If you turn this on, then you can share the ideas query data to help improve ideas results. So again, this abides to the terms of service condition accepted by you. So if you are okay with it, then Power Apps Ideas for Canvas app will be enabled for your environment. So that's about the feature set. Now there is another feature set which is very much important for a specific environment, which you need to turn on if you want to use the generative AI feature. Now generative AI feature, you need to accept the terms and condition of the Bing search. So now you have an environment, Power Platform environment. Now Power Platform environment has its own boundary. Microsoft Azure has its own boundary. Bing environment has its own boundary. So what does Microsoft says is that from with this particular agreement is that if you want to turn on the generative AI feature, you understand that some generative AI feature uses Bing search. So quite possible your data or your input or your query will flow outside your organization's compliance and geo boundaries, and you're okay with it. So if you turn this feature on, then quite possible that you may be able to leverage the Bing AI functionality and your responses would be more specific. Okay, so let's jump into the demo. So let me uh, go into the demo. So first thing, from an environment perspective, what you need to do is like you need to go into the Power Platform Admin Center by navigating to admin.powerplatform.microsoft.com. Select your specific environment. So for me, it's Girish Preview US. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click here. I can go into the settings, and then from settings, if I go to product, I can go into various sections: behavior, collaboration, features. So if I go to behavior, then I can see various set of behaviors with regards to a specific uh, environment. I can go to collaboration, but the point which you are looking over here is a feature. Now here I can see Copilot, and I can see AI builder, AI form fill assistant, AI suggestions for formula columns. Okay, and there is a Power Apps ideas as well. So here, this is Power Apps ideas for Canvas app. So let me turn this on. The moment I turn this on feature, it will ask me to accept the Microsoft Power Apps ideas supplemental terms consent for data use. And if I'm okay with it, if I read this document correctly, it says Power Apps is constantly working to improve the quality of Power Apps ideas to generate more formula suggestions with better accuracy. So if you accept this, then you will be able to utilize this feature. So let me turn this on. Okay, now once you turn this on, make sure that you hit the save button over here so that all the changes which you made for this environment persist. Okay, coming to here, Copilot, enable new AI powered Copilot feature for people who make app. In addition, enable the AI prompts feature. Okay, so let me navigate to say Power Apps. So this is Power Apps, make.power apps interface, and I'll navigate to the environment. So Girish Preview US. So this is an environment. Now, if you see over here, what the feature which we are exploring is, in addition, enable the AI prompts feature. So if you see over here on the left hand side, there is an AI hub. So AI hub, which was like earlier called as AI builder. Now here you will find all the artificial intelligence related solutions available. Now you can have a prompt, you can select a pre-built prompt to make custom one of your own. You can use different AI models, you can use document automation. Now from an AI model perspective, Microsoft has already provided two different models. Okay, now one model is document processing, second is invoice processing, text recognition, prediction, category classification. So on the top you can see all the models classified as documents, text, structured data, images, and all. Okay, now if you see from a document perspective, all this model are available right out of the box and you can use it. Okay, so there is a document processing, there is a text recognition, receipt processing, and if you go to the next page you can see business card reader, identity document reader. So these are all the pre-built models. Okay, now what is the benefit of turning this feature on? The moment you turn this on, first thing is you will be able to use this model, and second thing is if you go to images you can see that generate description of an image. Now this is a pre-built model, however you see a word preview over here. So this is like under testing, it's still not GA. People can use it to explore the functionality, and if you want to leverage these kind of models which are in preview state, then you need to turn that settings on. Okay, with that you'll be able to view all the features of that particular model. So like this, if you see all the models which are presented over here and one of them is in preview, and you can use this preview feature if you turn this feature on, right? Now here, allow users to analyze data using AI-powered chat experience in Canvas and model-driven app. Now the setting is default. I can either turn it on or off. So what does this indicate is like if you're using a Canvas or a model-driven app, it will allow users to analyze data using an AI-powered chat experience. So this is a simple model-driven app which I have uh, created. Now, if I want to summarize some information over here, then what I can do, I can go into Copilot over here and I can ask questions. Now, as you see over here, I've already asked question, how many records in pickleball table? Okay. Now, uh, AI Builder, enable the usage of model type that are in preview. AI Builder preview model. If you see here, AI Builder preview models, which we have already covered, AI Builder preview models. So if you go into this AI Builder preview models, I'm able to see this preview model. Now similarly, there is another option whereby you can see the AI powered copilot features, AI prompts. So under AI hub there is an option to see prompts. Okay, so from here if you want to turn on that functionality, turn on the prompts functionality, then you can use this. Now the prompts functionality includes summarizing the text, extracting information from text, classifying the text, sentiment analysis of text, respond to a complaint. So like this, if you want to utilize this particular prompt, you can click on it and then try to test this particular prompt, and you can define your intent and you can actually test the custom prompt. So by this what you're doing is like you're utilizing the template and you will be making your own custom prompt. Now if you turn this off, this feature will not be available. Now there are other features related to AI form fill assistance. So uh, allow AI to generate form fill suggestions for model driven apps. By default, this feature will gradually roll out to users. So I'd say all users immediately, or if I say users as the feature become available. So maybe I'll just select all users immediately for form filling assistance. Now, what this feature does, it will allow you to fill the model driven app form by giving some suggestions. Okay. There is another option over here for AI suggestions for formula columns. Now, allow users to get AI suggestion when creating formula columns currently in preview. So, let me turn it on and click on save. Now, where does it come handy is like when you are in say power apps application. So let me navigate to the power apps application and let me show you from where you can get those functionality defined. So I'll navigate to the table, but before that I need to select the correct environment, and I can pick up any custom table. Like let me see if I have any custom table over here. I don't have one. Let me go to all and let me click on account. Okay, so let's edit the account table. Now here in the account table under columns, I can create a new column, and then from here I can put the display name, description, data type. Now from the data type you can see there is a formula column. Now if I click on formula, then you will see this arrow right now here. Type a formula or get formula suggestions preview. Okay, so here it says if you want to define the formula, and if you do not know the formula, do not know how to write it, you can describe the formula. Like here the example is given quantity sold times price per unit, and it describes the formula you want, and AI can provide suggestions that you can copy and paste. So this is all about this feature which we have seen over here. So this feature is called as AI suggestions for formula column. So like this, you can turn on and off this functionality related to artificial intelligence slash Copilot for a specific environment. So that's it, folks. This is all about setting up the environment related settings for Microsoft Copilot. Thanks for watching.